world of AI and passive income. We're doing a deep dive into an episode of World in Conversation.
Okay.
And they found 5 ways that you can use AI to make more money in 2025.
And these aren't just ideas.
Right.
The podcast actually talks about people who are already using these strategies.
Yeah, it's really happening right now. And one of the things I thought was interesting was that you don't have to be like a tech expert to use AI.
Right.
It's already a part of companies like Amazon and Google, so why not use it to make some extra cash?
Yeah, I think we tend to think that AI is only for big companies.
Yeah.
But this podcast shows how anyone can use AI.
Okay, so the first way to use AI to make passive income is AI-powered e-commerce. Imagine an online store that basically runs itself.
Oh, wow.
It picks the best products to show people, personalizes stuff for shoppers, and even talks to customers automatically.
That's amazing.
The podcast mentioned tools like Shopify AI and Amazon AI
Yeah, those are great tools.
that are making this possible.
And they use machine learning to look at a ton of information and make smart choices. For example, some people who sell stuff on Amazon are already using AI to figure out what products are popular
Interesting.
and change their prices to make the most money.
So you're saying that instead of constantly checking the market and changing prices themselves, sellers can let the AI do it for them?
Right.
So they're always ahead of the game and making more money.
Exactly. And it's not just about pricing. AI can also look at what customers do online, what they've bought before, and what they look at,
Oh, I see.
and then recommend specific products to them, which helps sell more stuff.
It's like having a whole sales team working 24/7, but it's all automated.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, let's move on to the second strategy, AI for content creation. This is where things get really cool.
Okay.
If you think the only way to make content is to write it, think again.
I know, right?
The podcast talked about tools like ChatGPT and Jasper AI
Oh, yeah, I've heard of those.
that can write blog posts,
Really?
social media captions,
Wow.
and even entire websites.
It's like having your own personal writer
Right.
who's available all the time.
So wait, are you saying I could tell an AI to write a blog post about, let's say, the top 10 AI passive income strategies,
Uh-huh.
and it would just write a whole article for me?
Yeah, basically.
That's wild.
These tools use something called natural language processing to understand what you want and then write something that sounds like a person wrote it. It's still a good idea to check and edit what they write,
Okay.
but it can save you so much time.
That's incredible. Imagine what that means for bloggers, marketers, and anyone who creates content all the time.
Yeah.
It would free up so much time and energy.
Right. And the podcast said that some bloggers are already making good money
No way.
just from content that AI wrote for them.
Wow.
They're using AI to make a ton of content and reach more people.
Okay, this is blowing my mind. Let's talk about the third strategy, AI in digital marketing and ads. This is where AI can really analyze data and predict trends.
Yeah, this is one of the areas where AI is really good.
Okay, so tell me more about that.
Well, forget about doing all that A/B testing and messing with spreadsheets.
Right.
AI can look at how customers behave online,
Uh-huh.
and it can make your ads on platforms like Facebook and Google work better.
So it can optimize those campaigns for us?
Exactly.
Okay.
And even create personalized messages that are more likely to make people buy stuff.
Yeah.
It's all about being proactive instead of reactive.
So instead of waiting for something to happen and then reacting to it, AI can help us predict what's going to happen and get ahead of the game.
Right. And the really impressive thing is that even if you're already running ads, AI can make them cheaper and more effective.
So it's like squeezing more out of every dollar you spend on advertising.
Exactly.
This is starting to feel like the future of marketing, where AI does all the hard work and
Yeah.
we can focus on the strategy and creative stuff.
Right.
Speaking of strategy, let's talk about how AI is changing investing and financial analysis.
This is a fascinating area.
Right? Tell me more.
The podcast suggests that we should stop using spreadsheets and start using AI-powered tools like Trade Ideas and Tickeron, which can analyze what's happening in the market
I've heard of trade ideas.
and even predict what's going to happen with investments.
So instead of spending hours looking at financial reports and trying to figure out what the market is doing,
Yeah,
we can let AI do it for us and tell us where to invest our money.
exactly. These platforms use really complicated algorithms to find patterns and opportunities that humans might miss.
Wow.
And the podcast even mentioned stories of people using AI to automate their stock trading
Oh, wow.
and make money passively.
It sounds almost too good to be true.
Right. But AI is really powerful.
It is.
Okay, before we get too excited about making a fortune in the stock market, let's talk about the fifth and final strategy, AI for video creation.
Okay.
This one is really interesting, especially because YouTube and short videos are so popular right now.
Totally.
The podcast talked about some amazing tools like Runway ML, Synthesia, and Pictory AI, which are making it possible for anyone to create videos.
Even if they don't want to be on camera.
Exactly.
Wait, are you telling me I could have an AI create a whole YouTube video for me,
Yeah,
complete with visuals, music, and a voiceover?
that's right. You literally give it a script.
Really?
And these platforms will use AI avatars, animations, and editing tricks to create a professional-looking video.
So someone could create a whole YouTube channel without ever showing their face or even recording their voice.
Uh-huh.
And they could make money from ads on those videos.
It's already happening.
That's
The
wild.
podcast talked about people who are making a lot of money from AI-generated YouTube channels.
Mm.
This is a huge change in the way people create content.
This is crazy. AI is creating whole YouTube channels that are making money. What does this mean for the future of content creation?
That's a really interesting question, and it's something we're going to talk more about in part 2 of this deep dive. But for now, I think it's important to realize that AI isn't something from the future anymore. It's here, it's easy to use, and it's changing how we work, make money, and create stuff.
Yeah, my mind is racing with all sorts of ideas now.
I know, me too.
And for our listeners who want to learn more about these AI tools and strategies, we'll be talking about the specific tools mentioned in the podcast in part 2.
That sounds good.
We'll be right back after a quick break.
Sounds great.
Welcome back to our deep dive into AI and passive income. Last time, we talked about 5 ways to use AI to make more money. Now, let's get into the actual tools that can make these strategies work.
I like that idea. It's one thing to talk about concepts, but it's way more interesting to see how they're being used in real life.
Totally. So let's start with e-commerce. The World in Conversation podcast mentioned Shopify AI and Amazon AI as big players in this space. What makes them so special?
Well, both platforms are using machine learning in a big way to help businesses that sell online. Shopify AI, for example, is built right into Shopify and gives you tools to personalize the shopping experience, optimize product listings, and even automate your marketing.
So if I have a Shopify store, AI can help me figure out what products to show each customer, create targeted ads, and just generally make my whole operation smoother.
Exactly. Imagine someone comes to your store, and based on what they've bought before, what they've looked at, and even things like their age and location, Shopify AI recommends products they're most likely to love.
That's like having a personal shopper for every single person who visits my store.
Exactly. It takes the guesswork out of marketing and lets you focus on giving each customer a unique experience.
Okay, what about Amazon AI? How is it different from Shopify AI?
While Shopify AI focuses on improving the whole Shopify experience, Amazon AI is specifically for people who sell on Amazon. It has tools for finding new products, making your listings better, managing inventory, and even predicting which products are going to be popular.
So if I'm selling on Amazon, AI can tell me what's going to be the next big thing before it even happens.
That's the goal. Amazon AI looks at a ton of data, like what people are searching for, what's selling well, and even what's trending on social media, to figure out which products are going to be in high demand.
That's a huge advantage on a platform like Amazon where there's so much competition.
Okay, let's move on to AI for content creation. The podcast talked about ChatGPT and Jasper AI. What can you tell me about those tools?
These are AI writing assistants that can create really good content way faster than you could ever write it yourself. They use natural language processing to understand what you want and create text that makes sense, is interesting to read, and is exactly what you need.
So I could literally say, write me a blog post about using AI to make passive income, and these tools would just do it.
Pretty much, yeah. You can give them a topic, some keywords, and even tell them what kind of tone you want, like funny or serious, and they'll write something that fits. Of course, you'll probably want to read it over and make some changes, but it can save you hours of work.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
This could change the game for bloggers, marketers, anyone who creates content regularly. It could help them make more content and reach more people.
Absolutely. And the podcast mentioned that some people are already making a lot of money from content written by AI. Wow. What about AI in digital marketing and ads? The podcast mentioned some interesting AI tools for that too.
Yeah, Google Ads AI optimization and Facebook AI targeting are two big examples of how AI is changing digital marketing. They use machine learning to analyze how your ads are doing, adjust bids and targeting, and even personalize the ad copy for each person who sees it.
So it's like having a marketing expert working on my ads 24/7, making sure they're always performing at their best.
That's a great way to put it. AI can analyze tons of data instantly, see patterns and opportunities that we might miss, and make adjustments to get you the best results for your money.
It's like having a whole team of marketing geniuses working behind the scenes.
Right.
Now, let's talk about AI for investing and financial analysis. The podcast mentioned Trade Ideas, Tickeron, and AlphaSense as tools that can help investors make smarter decisions. What can you tell us about those platforms?
These are all powerful tools that use AI to analyze financial data, find trends, and give you insights that can help you make better investment choices. For example, Trade Ideas is an AI-powered tool that can scan thousands of stocks in real time and tell you which ones might be good investments based on what you're looking for.
So, if I'm trying to find stocks that are going up in value or have a certain pattern on the chart, Trade Ideas can do all that work for me.
Exactly. It's like having a whole team of analysts working for you, trying to find the best investments. Tickeron is another one that uses AI for financial analysis. It gives you information on market trends, helps you manage your portfolio, and even makes predictions about stocks.
It's like having a personal AI financial advisor.
Yeah, and AlphaSense is a really interesting one that focuses on giving you access to a huge amount of financial documents, like earnings calls, SEC filings, and research reports. It uses AI to help you find the exact information you need fast.
It's like Google for financial data, but with AI to cut through all the clutter.
Exactly. It's super helpful for investors who need to stay up to date on the latest financial news and trends.
Okay, let's move on to AI for video creation. The podcasts talk about Runway ML, Synthesia, and Pictory AI. What do those tools do?
These tools are changing the way we make videos, making it easier and more affordable than ever. Runway ML, for example, lets you use AI to do all sorts of things with video editing, like removing backgrounds, adding special effects, and even creating really cool animations.
So if I want to create a video with a green screen effect, but I don't have an actual green screen, I can use Runway ML to do it digitally.
Exactly. It's a great tool for anyone who wants to make professional-looking videos without needing expensive equipment or special skills.
What about Synthesia? How is it different?
Synthesia is all about creating videos with AI-generated avatars. You type in a script, choose an avatar, and Synthesia creates a video of that avatar reading your script. It's great for explainer videos, product demos, and even personal video messages.
So if I want to make a video for my business, but I don't want to be on camera, I can have an AI avatar do it for me.
Exactly. It's a great way to make professional videos without hiring actors, using cameras, or renting expensive studios.
That's pretty amazing. What about Pictory AI? What does that tool do?
Pictory AI is a tool that takes long pieces of content, like blog posts, articles, or even podcasts, and automatically creates short, attention-grabbing videos from them.
So if I have a long podcast episode and I want to promote it on YouTube or social media, I could use Pictory AI to make a quick trailer.
Exactly. It's a great way to get more use out of your content, reach new audiences, and get people more engaged. These are just a few examples of the incredible AI tools that are out there, helping people generate passive income in 2025 and beyond. It's a really exciting time to be a content creator, entrepreneur, or anyone who wants to use technology to make money.
It really is. These tools are amazing and make it so much easier to create, market, and sell your work. But with all this talk about AI and passive income, we should also talk about the potential downsides and risks.
You're absolutely right.
And that's something we'll explore in part 3 of this deep dive, where we'll look at some of the possible challenges and ethical considerations of making passive income with AI.
Sounds good.
Welcome back to our deep dive into AI and passive income. We've talked about all the cool ways you can use AI to make money, but now it's time to get real and talk about the potential downsides.
Yeah, it's always good to be a little cautious with new technology and think about what could go wrong.
So, what are some of the red flags we should be looking out for with AI passive income?
Well, one thing people worry about is becoming too reliant on AI.
Right.
These tools are powerful, but they're just tools. We can't forget about the importance of human creativity, hard work, and, just being smart about things.
So, we shouldn't just hand over everything to AI and expect it to run our businesses or investments for us.
Exactly. It's more about using AI to help us, to give us more time and energy to focus on the things that humans are good at.
It's like having a really efficient assistant who can do all the boring, time-consuming stuff, leaving us free to focus on the bigger picture.
That's a great way to think about it. It's about finding that sweet spot between using AI for efficiency and keeping our own skills sharp.
I've also heard people say that AI could make human skills less valuable.
That's a valid concern. If AI can write articles, make videos, manage investments, then what happens to the people who do those jobs now?
Right. It makes you wonder about the future of work and how we adapt to a world where AI can do more and more of the things we used to think only humans could do.
It's a complicated issue for sure, and there aren't any easy answers,
Yeah.
but it's a conversation we need to be having.
Definitely. We need to figure out how to train people for new jobs and help them develop skills that will be valuable in a world where AI is everywhere.
And we also need to think about the ethical side of AI, making sure it's being used responsibly and for good.
It's not just about making money, it's about making sure AI helps create a better world for everyone.
Absolutely. AI is powerful, but it's up to us to use it in the right way.
This has been a really fascinating look at AI and passive income. It's clear that AI is changing the way we work, make money, and even be creative, and it's only going to get bigger in the future.
It is.
The key is to stay informed, take advantage of the opportunities, and be smart about how we use AI.
And most importantly, never stop learning and adapting.
Yeah.
The world of AI is changing fast, so we need to be ready to change with it.
To all our listeners out there, I encourage you to check out these AI tools, try different things, and see how you can use this incredible technology to reach your goals.
That's great advice.
And always remember, AI is not a magic solution. It takes work, planning, and a willingness to learn to make it work for you.
Yeah, that's so important.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into AI and passive income. We hope you learned something new and are excited about the future of this incredible technology.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
That's it for this episode. We'll see you next time.